I figured it out. I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna continue with smaller equipment, but we do need to get rid of this cedar. I realized that this was something special somebody sent me over, and I could show it off just fine. It's just not coming to mod up, so yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of that. However, in doing so, we increase up to $672,000, which I think is enough money to finally get a nice cedar, but we're gonna have to get something that these tractors can use. Otherwise, we can't use it. 261 horsepower is our limit. Let's find something that'll fit that. What about something like this? The Pronto 6DC, only 200 horsepower required, 6 meters, 11 miles an hour, that doesn't matter. Plus, we could turn off fertilizing, so it could just be a cedar. I think this would work well. Not to mention it's a direct drill, which helps out a lot. There she is, all ready to go to be a cedar on the farm. Yeah, but there is one other job that I've forgotten about until just now, and that would be fertilizing. Let's jump in the 7210, which is the smaller setup, and get to work. This 40 meters, this ain't gonna take long. See, told you. Easy. Now, we obviously want to choose something that's going to work really well in our productions here. Let's see what we've got. So we have wheat and barley in there, but nothing else. So oats, sorghum, corn, which is off limits. I don't know how many times we've done an oat harvest, but I feel like that's going to be the perfect one to get it going, get in that moving, get that production chain rocking. I've also just realized how small 6 meters is, and I want something bigger. But this is going to have to do if we're sticking with the smaller, well, not only smaller, but storing equipment at that. Couple passes around, and now we can hire them up on a worker. Nice. Hired. So while we wait on dude up there to see the whole thing, I think we can now jump over to our grass field, which definitely needs some help, and we can grab these mowers again. Love these mowers so much. The first time I used these mowers, I was actually playing on, I think it was Silver Run. I was trying to do like an off-screen series where it's just playing the map, having a little bit of fun, stuff like that, and it turned out that I really enjoyed using these mowers. You could mow really fast with them, and you could, well, I could mow really fast with them as long as you're using the real speed limit mod to fast farm. But they mow a big area, and it still allows you to come in and do a little bit of extra work later with windrowing and things like that. So again, highly, highly, highly recommend these mowers. They're part of the Lizard Cutting Bars pack. Well, not pack, just lizard cutting bars, if you want to find them on mod up all platforms. Normally at this point I would hire a worker, but you guys know me way too well. I love mowing the yard. Real life, farm sim, doesn't matter. It's actually hilarious, whatever. I talk to my grandparents and tell them, because I used to do their yard when I was younger. Loved it, absolutely loved it. At my house, it was a bit of a chore. Sorry, Mom. But I enjoyed mowing my grandparents' yard. I enjoy mowing my yard now, IRL. And in farm sim, I mean, come on. Right? Come on. Check this out, though. Workers doing great. I don't know what's been going on with the previous workers doing cultivating and things, but they've done awful. They're just doing awesome. All right, almost done here. And just like before, we're going to be turning all of this into silage bells. That way we make a little bit extra cash. Do we need to? No, not really. I think we're doing okay on money. But you know what? More money. Now for the trickiest job of them all. This, I mean, I enjoy doing this. Don't get me wrong. But if you go one way wrong or the other, oh, drop it down, turn it on, there we go. If you go one wrong way, it just all goes bad. I think what I may end up doing is trying to do maybe 2 passes around the outside, maybe just 1. We'll figure that out, see how good it goes. 2, sometimes not as easy as it sounds. And then we'll come through and bale that, get those bales out of the way, and then we could do all the inside of the field. Makes it a lot easier that way when you don't have anything around the outside to deal with. Not too bad. What I ended up doing was doing 2 headlands around the whole thing, except I didn't come back down here at the bottom. So you kind of see how that works. What I'm gonna do to make my job a little bit easier, wait a minute. Completed their task. I see you up there. What are you doing? Farmer Cop showed me how to increase my view distance, but I gotta figure out how to make the background look better. That tree looks good though, man. How's that foliage not look good? It looks awful. Oh well. All right, let's grab this guy. He did get some work done, so at least there's that. Turn it on, drop it down, bring it in, and hire a worker. There's not a whole lot left, but there's enough. So then what we need to do is take this guy, and we need to increase that power. $45,000, but it's going to be totally worth it because now I don't really have to worry too much. Let's grab our baler, make some bales. Let's grab that bale wrapper, make some bale wrappers, and I think we'll be okay. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it yet. I think we made like 10 bales, 8 bales, something like that. I mean, make a good amount of bales, that's for darn sure. Let's see if we can get up here and collect them all. Yeah, so a decent amount of bales, not a whole bunch. Was that 10, but 10? 8. Ah, only 8. Well, that's okay. We can actually probably drop these. Oh, I don't know where to put these. That should work, right? Yeah, that'll do just fine. Definitely a bit of a waste of time if you, well, take this long to do all of this like I do. But you know what? It's working. And one of the nice things is we can hire it up on a worker because, oh, well, at least I think I can. Where are you going? Where are you going? Nope, you're fired. I may end up having to do all of this myself as well, but this is why I did this. That way we can turn around easily at the ends. All right, there we go. There's that. Let's see if we can turn around here. All you gotta do is turn around. Nope, nope, oh, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? Hey, that's the right way. Good job, buddy. Moment of truth. Hey, they did it. Awesome. Now we're on the cedar again, and it looks like the only spot we need to hit is down at the bottom. A very, very small little section indeed. Go back and forth twice, and I think that'll do it. And just like that, field is done seeded. Now let's trade this out for fertilizer, and we'll be done with that one. In the meantime, though, if we're gonna have a worker up on all of that, why don't we do this part ourselves? Yeah. What? Ain't nothing stopping me, plus you know I'm gonna catch up to him. How long is it gonna take? 1, 2, 3. We got 5 rows here. How long is it gonna take? I'm on row 5 now, and he's only on row 7. I think we're gonna catch him pretty darn quick. Uh-oh. We got a problem. He's missing some. I think that means for the rest of this, we're probably gonna have to take over. Yeah, because we're gonna have to fix that. Yep, they always come down to the end right where the last bit was, and then they quit. Yeah, much easier when I just sit here and do it myself. Done. Yay! Little drift too. One thing I'm finding with this tractor is every time I come in here, it's like spinning all the way around. I wonder if we have wheel weights. Oh, we do have wheel weights. Is that gonna help any? I hope so, because it's been a pain with this thing just spinning all the way around. Uh-oh. Need my weight too. My bad. Yeah, actually a lot more control. One of the things, usually for wheel weights, I only put them on if I'm going to be using a front loader or something like that, but I didn't realize how beneficial they would be when pulling a baler. Man, much better. Last bell is out. We made a good amount of bells this time around. 30 to be precise. Very cool. We made 872 bells overall. However, most of those have been little baby bells. Now, one thing I am going to do to make some of you guys out there happy is I'm going to use the Fiat to wrap these guys. I don't want to, and I think I've been very clear on that, but I'm going to do it anyway, because why not? It's not a bad tractor. I give it a bad rap, but to be fair, I'm not a big fan of this guy. But, hey, at least, please, come on. We got all these. I got my super strength turtle. Let's see if I can throw one in there. Yay! Ah, it worked. There's no way I could do this twice. All right, put it about right there, and yay! Aha! Boo! Well, like it or not, we were able to get them all done, which is great. Now just gotta see if I can make these turns. That's gonna be the toughest part with this. I believe this is the last bell to wrap right here. Big old bells, a whole lot of silage. This is gonna make us a decent amount of money. But we do have a few other little odds and ends to do before we go sell all these. Well, can't sell them yet. We gotta wait a day. We can go ahead and pick them all up. This is definitely gonna be the best thing to do. That way we can get them off the field. We can get some fertilizer on the field. And then finally after that, we'll come through, fertilize everything. We may even skip a day ahead just so we could sell these. And got it. Ha-ha! Yeah! These will ferment and be ready to be sold in about a day. Let's go and unload these to the right and drop them right there. You know, I've been saying for years that I'm the best backwards driver in Farm Sim, and I don't know if that's true or not. How about we just change it to way better at backwards driving than clutch? Boo clutch. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, so 2 fields to fertilize. There's a grass field. And let's go ahead and hit this big old field over here real quick. And I think we'll be just about done with at least today in game. And fertilizer is down. Bam. Haha. I think we're done here. Who me? Oh, nothing. Just fast forward in time so the silage hurries up and finishes. Hey. There we go. Silage is finished there. We'll check some bales down here at the other end. There's silage. Let's check some in the middle. Silage. One at the top. Silage. Sweet. Because I'm right here, they should all load back up. Almost. Got them. All right. Let's take these up. Let's get them sold. And let's get these things out of here. It's already so late in May as well. It just passed by, didn't it? Sure did. Life's easy when there's not a whole lot to do left. So a few episodes ago, this is where I messed up big time. Let's see if I can refrain from messing up so bad. There we go. 110,000. That's more like it. Yeah. Before we take off, let's take a look and see what we've got going on. So it looks like flour is distributing. We are out of wheat and barley, so doing oats actually didn't matter at all, really. But we are running interestingly low at the bakery, so I think now is the time to do our first upgrade to that. So bam, we've got an upgrade to that. That is now number 2. We've got plenty of room there. That should send over the rest of the flour from our central area. And then it looks like we have more water than we could ever imagine to have. Maybe we upgrade a few of these as well. Bam, 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 bam. Now all of those are upgraded. It's going to be so much. To be fair, money's not really an option because we're done buying things. We don't need to buy anything else. Maybe I'll go ahead and upgrade a few of these to level 3 at this point. What could it hurt, right? Bam, 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 bam. Got it. Still so cheap. Let's do it again. Upgrade to level 4. So I may have gone overboard a little bit. I upgraded all of the greenhouses to level 10. So all 4 of those are now leveled up. We have $57,000 left. But the money can only go up, and I don't even know why I did that. To be fair, income wasn't the greatest to begin with. I mean, we made, what, $20-ish thousand for all of that. So that, I don't know if that's going to multiply that by 10. I guess we could find out in one day's time. Let's find out what we make at the beginning of June. I would say we've done okay. We went from 57,000 to 201,000. Look at this. For May, we made 87,000. In 9 hours, we made $72,000. 9 hours. That is hilarious. Just imagine how much we're going to make throughout. Again, we're using one mod that came out when I'm recording this not long ago. This little guy right here. What this does is it takes the automatic water for animals and greenhouses. It's an incredible mod. It adds, 10 million? 1 billion? 1 billion liters of water. And you can place it anywhere near anything that needs water, like these greenhouses, for example. And they all take it, which is phenomenal. It's great. Looks like our bakery's definitely going to need some help because it is still sitting at 61,000. So maybe we upgrade this as much as we can. Yep, there we go. Now we're down to $6,000. Something tells me that's going to increase overnight. Yeah, see, now it's just getting ridiculous. $262,000. Look at that. Flour's gone down a lot, which is great news. So we don't really have to worry about that anymore. I'm trying to see, can we add a bunch more of these? But I think that's ridiculous. We're already making, $150,000, $200,000 a day on 4 greenhouses. Granted, they're level 10. And man, I wish that upgradable factories mod would come to console so bad. It's one of my favorite mods. Does look like we're going to be a few more days out from this being grown. Well, it's growth stage 4 of 4 on forage. July. Is it going to be August when this is ready? Si, senor. August it is. Why is it only 96% yield bonus? Needs rolling. I have a mod that every time I seed or plant, it rolls for me. What? Maybe I deleted it. Oh, well. Well, it looks like we're going to be ready to harvest. However, today is not going to be the day that that's going to happen. Also, it's calling for rain. So today may not be the day it happens in game either. I don't know. We will find out. Nonetheless, looks like grass is ready. Our wheat or oats are ready. Little pup dog is avoiding me. Hey, I'm over here. Quit avoiding me. You're super cute. Hey, come here. You was a good boy. Yeah. All right. And you guys are good boys too? I don't know. That felt weird. How about we do a little bit of farming in the next one? And also, that's probably going to be the last one as well. Just a heads up. I'm having fun with the series, but I mean, it's Ravenport. We played this for like 3 years. So I think at this point it may be time to say, hey, it's in Farm Sim. It's a lot of fun. But for DJ GoHam, I think it's time to move on.